Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Marie and I make videos about sewing and other crafty things. Today I thought it would be fun to look back on some sewing plans that I made a while ago, see what I ended up making from that list and which items I actually end up wearing a lot. If you want more information about any particular item, just check out the description box. Alright, let's go! So first up were the basic tees. I did make two basic tees and I'm very happy to say that I do wear them a lot. The first one is just a super simple white tee. The quality is very nice, so I'm extremely happy with this make. The second is this one. This one is a Stellan tee by French Navy and yeah, I like the contrasting rib. I do wear it quite a lot also. I never actually finished the sleeves and the hem because, well, they kind of curl up, you don't really see it. So two basic tees that I am very happy about. Check mark on my little list. As a second basic item on my list, I had the basic tank tops. The first one was the Axis tank by Sophie Hines. I don't wear this out very often because it's very revealing and I don't know if I feel very comfortable wearing it outside of the house, but inside of the house I wear it a lot. This one is just self-drafted. No, that's not true. It's the Luna tank by Helen's Closet. I also didn't finish the bottom, which is completely fine. I stretched it a bit while sewing, which means that the armhole is a little bit tight. But I did wear this a lot in summer and it's a super soft, incredibly creamy fabric. And then as a third, I have this little number. It was an upcycle project. That's why you can see that there's still a little tag. The material is also very soft. And the dress had some decorative like trim on the bottom and on the top. And I unpicked that to reuse it on the armholes. It's definitely a high summer top. It's very flowy and breezy, but I have worn this quite a lot in the summer times as well. I also wanted to make a bit more special blouse out of an old bedsheet, and it's this one, which I didn't iron. You will have to excuse the creases. All in all, I'm very happy with the fit of this pattern, but I found that I didn't wear it very often at all. I think I wore it maybe 2 or 3 times, which is not enough in my book. In theory, I like it a lot. I kind of like this fabric. It fits very comfortably, but yeah, for some reason I didn't reach for it. We'll see if maybe when springtime comes around, I will grab it a bit more often. I hope so, otherwise I will have to find a new home for it. To be continued next spring. Then I had my pants that I wanted to make. I talked about flowy pants and structured pants and shorts. For the flowy pants, I found the perfect pattern. The Pomona pants are worth the hype, 1000%. This is just such an amazing pattern. Really nice to hack or like change the fit a little bit. It's a super good first time pant. And the first one that I made was these long flowy pants. Also not ironed and very creased because of multiple wearing occasions. I made them out of this beautiful meat milk fabric in the color frog, and I have worn these pants a lot. I wore them on a 12-hour train ride because they were so comfy. I even wore them to like a pre-wedding party. The original pattern has patch pockets if you want them, but I decided to make little welt pockets, which are terrible like this because I didn't iron it. I promise you, it actually looks very nice. An absolute win. I love this color, this fabric, the fit of these pants, just wonderful. I also made a second version, kind of on a whim. All over Instagram I saw these checked pants and everyone looked amazing in them, and I thought I would go on that same checked pant hype train. Found this fabric in an op shop and I made these ones. Still the Pomona pants with a nice elasticated waistband, a little pocket on the back, and this time I opted for slanted patch pockets on the front, which you can barely see because of the pattern, and they're super nice and deep. Cool pants, quite comfortable, but I never wear these. I find it just very hard to combine it with things in my wardrobe. I feel like this is one of those makes that looks great on Instagram, and I'm very happy with the picture that I posted on Instagram, but I'm feeling like it's more of a Instagram make and not of a real life make. I don't like saying this because I try to really be thoughtful of what I add to my wardrobe, and I really thought I would wear this trend, like the checked gingham pants, but I don't know. I don't know if everyone else has the same issue. So if you have made checkered pants or gingham pants, have you worn them a lot? Do you find it very difficult to combine it with things in your wardrobe? Am I being too fussy about this? Let me know. Like, I feel like people have to be honest about these things. Give me some styling tips, you know? Then I also made a third pair of Pomona pants. I call them my mum shorts, which I love that vibe. And I have worn these a lot, so let me talk you through it. This time I added the welt pockets again. This fabric, because it's a very crisp cotton, takes the ironing and the shaping of that welt much better than the green pants that I made. But yeah, they look really crisp and nice. Also, let me show you the beautiful pocket lining. I know it doesn't really matter, but it makes me very happy. They're made out of a thrifted bedsheet, so always happy to do that. And then my last Pomona pants, I swear, I didn't need these, but I had this fabric that I absolutely loved, and I made little lounge shorts out of them. But this time I made them out of very, very light French terry, again from Meat Milk, and I used blue accents out of a leftover fabric that I had, 2 patch pockets on the back, a faux ribbon on the front. I just stitched it to the waistband. I didn't even thread it in or anything. And this time with the Pomona pants, I made a side seam. Normally there's no side seam on this pattern, but I just cut the fabric, or I cut the pattern and added 2 very simple inseam pockets. These shorts are part of a lounge set. Yes, another trend that I followed. I made a little top for it, and I have worn this a lot, sometimes in combination with each other, sometimes just on its own, also out and about, not just for lounging at home. And it was just a perfect little summer sweater. It's the same super lightweight French terry. I wish you could feel how soft this is. It's just incredible. I did add a little ribbon in the shoulder seams to make sure that the seam didn't like start sagging, because the fabric is very floppy. It was also inspired by a lot of Instagram posts with people sharing super cozy lounge sets. No, super cozy lounge sets. And I just wanted to make one for myself. Then I had a little category of bonus items, which I didn't end up making. What I did make was a whole collection of swimwear. Just look at this beautiful fabric. Yeah, I think that says enough. In total, I made 5 different items in my collection. I made a full video about this, so I will link it down below so you can go see the different items. And then I also wanted to make a robe, which I didn't do. And for now, I'm just stealing Mr. Taupe's robe, and that works fine. So yeah. Now, I did make a few items that were not on my list. I was going on a trip to Iceland, and I really wanted to have like a cozy pullover jumper that was easy to wear and layer. And I found this amazing fabric by Mind the Maker, and I made a DD pullover from Fiber Mood. This is, I think, one of my favorite makes of all times. I wear this constantly. I wore this on travels. I wear this in the evenings to be cozy. I wear it for everything basically. And I added thumb holes, which I think from now on, whenever I make a cozy sweater, I will heavily consider adding thumb holes. It just pumps up the coziness level to 500%. Yeah, thumb holes in sweaters, it's worth the hype. And then I also made a dress. I made this dress for a wedding. It's the Fiber Mood key cut dress, and I made a lot of alterations to it. I added some slits, I added I changed a lot of things. You can go check out the post on Instagram about it with all of the changes that I did to it. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Of course, it has pockets, and it's everything I wanted a special dress to be like. And then I have my last item, which I have to quickly go get. I made a cap. Yeah, I made a cap. I don't really know what else to say about it. It was the first time for me making some headwear. It's not perfect, if it's good enough. Instead of having like the typical star-shaped like triangles, I really liked this format of a hat. So I went and looked for a pattern and I found one. It was a German pattern, which I will also link below. I'm actually quite proud of this. I don't wear it very often because I just don't wear hats very often, but I am very happy and very proud of the details on this hat. I did a lot of top stitching. I even made like the little, sweatband, and it has a really nice curly in a machine label. It's made from leftover fabrics, which is always good. And in general, I'm very proud of this. It's just not something that I reach for a whole lot, but it was a very good experience. And hopefully in spring, I will get a lot of wear out of it. Okay, that was it. It was quite a lot of things, I realized that. But in general, I think the things that I made are being worn. So except for the teamwork blouse and the gingham pomona pants, I did wear these items a lot, and I'm very happy with the planning that went into them. Even my spontaneous makes, I think, turned out really nicely. And it does motivate me to make sewing plans like these in the future again, because I think it does help me kind of stay on track and make sure that I make things that I actually need. But yeah, everyone has different needs, everyone has different wardrobes and work wardrobes. I'm very curious in knowing if you plan your makes at all. Do you plan it very meticulously, or do you prefer following your heart and whatever it desires? Or are you kind of in between? Leave it down below in the comments. Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you enjoyed this video, do consider giving it a like. Last but not least, do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you stick around. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!